Hello, everybody, and welcome to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Where we'll be starting a new game because I was recently playing and just running around and doing absolutely nothing important. Because I felt like doing that. Gotta let that first part start up. In the hospital. And straight into it. This is with stuff like this. Just this alone has all. When I first played it, this alone made it one of my favorite games.
That is a cheaper slate. Take it. It will help guide you after the enormous slump.
Just how they kind of slam this whole thing into you. But at the same time, it's taken kind of slowly to introduce you to the world. A couple chests here. First pieces of clothing. And if you go over to the side here, you'll actually love it. I love it. Put on my clothes here. You know.
Hold the cheaper slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Credit card. And it's like also the fact that this was the first Legend of Zelda game, so far the only to have any voice acting to it. So they kind of stabilized Link's name for it.
Our light. And must shine on high wall once again.
I just realized you guys haven't been able to hear the game itself. Oh no! I feel so bad. show you how huge it is, and that's not even all of it. Got Death Mountain over there in the distance, and to its right is where Zora's Domain is. But you can't see it. And there's still more, there's a lot more to the left, and even behind. There's a good, like over there, like, you can barely see the rainforest area. Mountains hide the desert. Ooh, my first weapon. A steak. Collect hearts the way you used to. I just wish, like, short scenes like this would have the voice acting as well. But it's like, it's kind of small to be the birthplace of the entire Kingdom of Hyrule. But, I mean, if anybody would recognize that. Not a tough thing to recognize if you've played, Ocarina of Time. Actually supposed to be the Temple of Time. Like, this game has pretty much a little bit of everything. You've got the Zoras, you've got the Rito, which is the second game to actually have the Rito. The first one was Wind Waker. I mean, technically you had the Rito in Phantom Hourglass. Oh, Brandon's on. Yay. He's gonna be on.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I don't wanna. I got it. I can open up my map. I can see where it is. Relative to me, but I don't have a map. They actually do show a good difference between bokoblins and moblins in this one. Not what I want. I pick up his clip. That's another thing I really like about the game. It's like, so throughout many different interpretations of Link, he has been trained as a knight before he became an adventurer. And that's also part of this one has that backstory too, though he doesn't remember it. So he was trained with many different kinds of weapons, and in this one you actually get to see that. This way? Yeah, there it is. Oh. Just want to get around behind these guys. I have a little temperature gauge there next to my mini map, as well as a, I really have no idea what you would call it. I know there's a word for it, but I forget what it's called. But it, oh boy, I just realized my face is in the way of my mini map. I'll have to move, won't I? Let me move myself real fast, guys. So I'm not in the way of this. There we go. As far as I know, there's nothing important down in that corner. Go sneak up on these guys before I do what I need to do. I want to get one of their bows. Oh yeah, I'll be as equipped as I can possibly be. I can't remember if my weapons can break using a sneak strike. It doesn't matter. Is that bow? Yes. Oh yeah, how about it? We're all good over here. You just stick right in there. Come on, man. Just like how you grabbed it. You wank it out, you put it in, yada yada yada. That's the way it works, isn't it? No, I don't wanna.
Try
I like having no
to
memories.
remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
There he is. Calamity Ganon. Looks a bit different, don't he?
Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Okay. Gotta jump down slowly, or I'll break my everything. Why, hello there. I'm just gonna run straight there right now. Come on now. Speed run. Everyone likes speed runs, right? Ooh, cinematic. Forgot I could do that, honestly. Okay, let's go do it. Oh yeah, there's a sprint button, and my favorite thing, like, it was brought up earlier. Freaking jump button. Who doesn't like a jump button? These EX chests are DLC. That's right, the Legend of Zelda game with DLC. There's two, I think. I mean, I have both. We will be doing a good bit of them. at the least. I might just grab everything because one of them was nothing but just extra, like armor and clothing and whatnot. Yeah, the other one was a whole. I do believe the first one also throughout the game you gain powers, and the first DLC allowed you to upgrade said powers. As well as buy a house. You can buy a house. Technically buy a house. You can get. You got to do some more than just give them money. Magnesis. Eat that aside. I killed it. One thing I did learn about these shrines is that every shrine has at least one chest that you have to do some extra stuff to get to. Like that one you have to use the magnesis to get to it. That looks screwed up, didn't it? Hey! I made it! I didn't think I actually would. Gotta get up to here. And I've done it. Spirit orb. And here comes gliding it. Here's the thing, where would he have glided in from? There's nothing that high near us.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So fast travel system. Oh, yeah, I can see the path I've taken. This is interesting. They actually implemented like that when they were developing the game too. I watched something on it. It was interesting to see. Okay, so what he wants to teach me is this. I just ping. There's another one. There it is. Ping. And there's a third one. Ping. And I might as well use the last to get some towers. What is that? Oh, that's just a tree. And ping. Okay, so I can't glide down because he has yet to give me the paraglider. So I gotta jump down like this again. Hey there, ice cream. How you doing? Hello. Push this rock. These guys up. Okay, now Turn around, buddy. See if I can land this shot. If I can cut that down. Can't. Need to get a little closer to be able to land that. Hey there, Zucchino? Zokino? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I do not enjoy messing up people's names. Zalkino? Zalkinu? I'm not completely sure how to pronounce the first part. That's my issue. Like, is it like in house? Ow? Because I also know some people who go like zoo. Okay, Zucchino. Zucchino. Ah. Zoo. Okay. Okay. Thank you for teaching me. I do enjoy learning. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Oh, is he coming out? He's going to lose his weapon at some point. Oh, it just went out. Okay. Quickly, before he... Haha! Took your weapon away from you. Oh, never mind. Well, he's dead. I'm gonna be honest, no. This is maybe my 4th or 5th time playing through this game. I love this game to death. This is my favorite entry. Yeah, no, I probably would have ended up playing more times. I have so many other games I try to play as well. So, like, I mean, I know everything I need to do to be able to do the main story, but I'm not going to be, for once. I have 100% completed once. I am not much of a completionist. And hunting down all those Korok seeds, oh my god, there's 999 of them. Or is it only 900? I can't remember. I only did it once. And yes, I got all of them. I am upset to admit that I had to Google locations, but I did it. That was my 2nd time playing through, because I was hoping that because of the whole open world aspect, after I beat the game... Hey there, Pineapple, how you doing? You know, it's like, I was hoping after I beat the game the first time that, Oh, no, I did not. I just restarted the game. I mean, once you 100% complete a game, what? Well, I mean, I don't really have a need to hold on to it. I've completed the game. There's literally nothing else to do. And besides, if I had done that, I would not have been able to play with my DLC unless I paid for it again. I'm not the kind of person to go around showing people like, oh, hey. Yeah, I really don't care about flexing. I could. But I'm not going to. I definitely could, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I will not be doing that because the third and fourth bosses are really tough. On their own, having the armor will help a lot. No, I'm not really much of a challenge person either. Unless it's like challenges built into a game. I probably will end up doing like oh yeah, freaking Thunderblight is my freaking bane. Well, yeah, no, it's like my recent playthrough, I only got as far as fighting I got to the second one. And that was like 2-3 days ago. I restarted that so I could do this. I was doing a lot of running around and just grabbing things. Wasn't really focusing all that much on it. I was mostly, my main focus on what I was playing earlier was just the memories. I was trying to get all the memories because I just wanted them. I wasn't even really doing shrines, which I highly recommend doing. Well, that's the thing. That's only part of the second DLC. A lot of the DLC is armor, just outfits and whatnot. A lot of both of them. The first DLC gave you the ability to upgrade your the powers you get from the other champions. Okay, yeah, no, I have to admit, that is freaking hilarious. I love it. I love watching any of the characters just go ragdoll. It's, like, honestly, one of my favorite physics things in any game is when ragdoll is implemented. I do have to say, my favorite, above anything else, my favorite thing in this whole game has to be shield surfing. Yeah. Oh god, I love shield surfing so freaking much. And I'm not much of a... I mean, a while back I played, God, what was it called? It was a snowboarding game. I am not playing on Master Mode. Most of the time, when I do these streams, I like to just enjoy the game while I get the opportunity to talk with you guys. It just, more than anything, it's more just a chill thing. Oh god, I constantly have at least one space open on my shields because I am breaking them. And they're not that easy to find. And one thing I do enjoy is, oh, wrong way. I read that the Hylian shield isn't unbreakable. I don't know. That's probably the one shield I've never gotten, because obtaining it isn't part of 100%, unless you consider it personally. I just don't, I know it's in the castle, but I don't know where. Well, I understand that. It's like, what about re-obtaining it? That's my issue. And all in all, I actually do not enjoy going into the castle. There are just so many guardians. Oh my god. You can just buy it back? Seriously? Well, that just makes it so much easier. I'll go in when I go into the castle to nab the memory, and I'll grab it then. I technically could, but I've kind of already. But it's like outside of the tutorial, you would kind of already fail that because you can't get an axe. And you kind of need it to get to the third shrine. Come on, guys, just go away. Go away. That's all you need to do is go away. Okay, yeah. I do have a Discord. I still need to set up a server, honestly, for my Twitch followers and everything. I just have not put together, I have not really set aside the time to do it just yet. And I honestly actually feel a little bad about it. So, I will be probably working on that over the weekend. Because I have a good set of friends who stream that already have theirs all set up and everything. So I need to... No, I understand, I do. Probably shouldn't have come all the way over here straight from there, because I know I need some stuff from the other side of the plateau. Yeah, because as I said before, the shield, I know it's in the castle. And when I was playing a few days ago, I went into the castle to get the memory that's there. And I ended up in the dining hall. I remember something important being in there, but I couldn't find it. But there is... Oh, okay. Oh, I know where that is. I must have missed it when I fought that thing, though. Yeah, I remember where the skeleton Hinox is. I remember fighting it the first time I played. Come here. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember a chest, so that's probably what I missed. White hoodies, huh? Oh, why would you say it's... I mean, I guess stains and all that could make white hoodies a nightmare. Hey there, Jay. How you doing? I know, I'm not much of a jacket person, to be honest. But I do have this one jacket. Well, that's good to hear, Jay. I do have this one jacket. It's, really nice. I love it. It's based off of the Organization 13 leather coat, but it only goes down to like my knees. It's more of a, it's cotton. But yeah, no, that's what it even came with, like the chain that goes across the chest. And I mean, as I said, I'm not much of a jacket person, but I love this thing because, well, it's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is pretty much my life.
Good.
Not much of a story here, but I do. I got really lucky because I mean, Jay knows, I'm a bigger than normal guy. And when I got mine, they were going out of stock. It was basically, it was a temporary, like, promotional thing. They had the Organization 13 suit, which is the one I got. They also had Sora and Riku's jackets from Dream Drop Distance, because this was back when Dream Drop Distance was the newest game. Kingdom Hearts 3 had just been announced. But yeah, yeah. I've had that jacket for years. But you know, so At first, I had actually ordered the Riku's vest from Amazon. But what I didn't realize was this came from Japan. And I wear 3XL for comfort. I like baggy clothes. 3XL in Japan is equal to an American small. No, medium. 2XL is small. It's an American medium. Luckily for me... Yeah, they are. Luckily for me, I knew someone who could wear it, so I gave it to him. He was my roommate before I moved out here to where I live now, to Texas. I live in Texas. So I gave it to him. I don't really think he wears it, but it's up to him whether or not he wants to wear it. Not my deal. Not my side to worry. So yeah, no. So eventually, I worked in a mall for a while. I worked at the food court, and down the way was a Hot Topic. I went there, and that's where I found the jacket. It was going out of sale. They didn't have any in my size there, but they said they checked to see if it was at any other stores, and they said they had one left in my size. So I got really lucky, and I was able to get it. I still wear it. It is currently in my bedroom because it is too hot outside for me to wear it. But once it starts cooling down, I will wear it everywhere. I mean, I'm such a huge fan of... I am not into collectibles. I do not enjoy the idea of collectibles. Personally, they're a waste of money and space. Personally. I mean, if you like collectibles, go at it. Your deal. I'm just the kind of person that, whatever I get, I'm gonna use it. But I do have a Keyblade. I have one. And if I had my way, I would have a replica of all of them. Along with each of the each weapon from each member of Organization 13. Oh, did the cut? Yeah, it did. The axe. Pointless. But yeah, no, I mean, that is how big a fan of Kingdom Hearts I am. In all honesty. Probably want to switch over. Yes, I am actually using a... I have a Switch Pro Controller, yes. I actually recently had to buy a second one. But I don't mind. I mean, I love the Switch. Nintendo is beautiful. Heat strike wasn't showing up. Just eat him off the cliff here. No! The stick! It is quite difficult to find pro controllers at the moment. Okay, you have a good one too, Pineapple. Because a lot of Switch stuff, like, until recently, Switch was really hard to find because people were buying them up for their kids being stuck at home through COVID, and you had scalpers taking advantage of it. I have 2 pro controllers, and I actually, yeah, and it's like just recently they stopped being so hard to find in general. And my pro controllers, my first one, I actually ordered it through GameStop, and I had them. They had it in one of their storage. What are they called? Basically, just the biggest back room of them all. Just so people could ask for them and all that. People weren't really looking for peripherals at the time. They just wanted to get the Switch, so yeah. I ordered it. I had it mailed to me through GameStop, and then recently I was on a trip to Ohio, and we got it because I had forgotten one of my peripherals so that we could play a 4-player game. I ended up buying another pro controller from a used game store. One of those little local places. Yeah, so both my pro controllers I got used. They had only left Joy-Cons. I remember that specifically for some weird reason. I have no idea. I tend to use my Pro Controller, and I do not really enjoy using my Switch in portable mode, because I have a tendency, which I'm surprised I did not do the whole time I was in Ohio, but I have a tendency to drop things. And when it comes to my Switch, I drop it face down straight on the joysticks. Totally fucks them up. So I've had to replace my Joy-Cons a number of times. But yeah, no, trust me, if none of my Joy-Cons broke, but I still got... Oh, yeah, no, I do believe it's really hard to find a good pair of used Joy-Cons. So, like, brand new Joy-Cons every time, they're like $80 after tax. Every time I have to go get them. Thankfully, this fuels my my GameStop rewards points, so I've got that going on. See, doing the math, I've been doing GameStop Pro. I've been a GameStop rewards member. It's like, what, Pro? GameStop Pro member? Yeah. Because Elite Pro they did for a few years, and I was a member of that. I had that for almost a whole year after it ended. But yeah, no, I've been a GameStop Pro member for ever since I was 15. I am currently 27. I've only paid twice. I paid 15 bucks out of birthday money. I used birthday money for this. I paid 15 bucks to get the account in the first place. And my parents were not thrilled when I used the money to do that. Thankfully, I had grandparents who were all, but it's his birthday money. He can do whatever he wants with it. We're the ones who gave it to him. We're the ones who took him there to get the account. I love my grandparents. They're so much more supportive than they ever need to be. And my parents, oh my God, my parents are not supportive. They have constantly gone on me for the fact that I stream in my free time. When I started streaming, it was purely in my free time. 1 hour, maybe every other day. Yeah, that's always a sad moment when you lose grandparents. Not just a moment, it's pretty much something that affects you. Not pretty much. It does affect you for the rest of your life. But hey, at least you have the memories. You remember the good times, and honestly, that's what's important, having those memories when it comes to your family. And I mean, the people that know me know that I did not have the best experience growing up with my family, but even for all the bad stuff that happened, I still do have good memories. And I personally feel that even in the worst lives people have in the world, there are still some good memories. And that's what's important. I'm personally, it's like, there are people who have nothing, who can still be happy. Happier than some of the most rich people out there. And yet we live in a world where it's like, oh, you want to be happy? You gotta have money. It's not true, though. I mean, there's the whole idea that, like, yeah, no, money doesn't buy happiness. That's something I'm sure we've all heard. And I agree, it doesn't. But it doesn't mean you can't have a need for it, right? I mean, there's a balance. You gotta have a balance. I mean, like, we unfortunately, we live in a world where finding things to do, unfortunately, has kind of a money-based requirement to it. That rock totally did nothing. There we go. There was a chest down here. I know it's still around. I just, every time I do that, it goes flying. I don't think that's it, but it's a chest. You know, like, one of my favorite things to do. I love mini golf. Fortunately, there's no free mini golf courses. I love me some escape rooms. No free escape rooms. Stuff like that always costs something. Yeah. Personally, that's a good way to look at it. That's a good thing to want. Just enough to do what you want to do and live comfortably. And that's kind of where I am right. That's kind of where I am too. It's like people have always asked me if I were to get like $1 million out of nowhere. Say I were doing the lottery, or I just came into an inheritance. I found it on the side of the street in an envelope, which would bring up a lot of federal attention. But yeah. Went on a game show and won millions of dollars. Like, what would I do with it? Well, first off, I would find a nice, comfortable house to live in. Right? They don't cost more than what? The most I probably would spend on a house is maybe $200,000. I'm not gonna go all out for like a mansion or something. Yeah, I'll have enough to buy. I might have enough to buy a mansion, but why would I need a mansion? Probably buy a house on the outskirts of some city. Maybe a small one. Like, I spent a lot of time... I spent most of my life in California. And I grew up... A good bit of my developing years were spent in or around Monterey, which is a coastal city. And living near the ocean is probably the only way I would ever go back to California. I need to heal. No, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. It's just, being able to just talk is always a fun thing all on its own. And just having people to listen, or even just... I'm gonna say it right now. I am a rather... In the long run, I've been thinking about it. I just don't know. Marblehead would be... I would consider Marblehead a viable choice. It does have a very nice feel to it. I'll admit that. But, you know, it's like, as I say, the experience of streaming and having people to talk with, I love it. I enjoy it so much because, in the long run, I'm an extremely lonely person. I have a lot of issues going around and just going out and just being around people. I have anxiety issues that I deal with when and really my biggest way around it is being with people I know. That just being around people I know makes it kind of just not be there for me. So, yeah. But I really can't have that if I'm at home. I am not good with being completely on my own. But streaming like I am right now, where I have all of you guys just sitting here, doing whatever you do, heck, you don't even have to be responding to the things I say. Just knowing you guys are there gives me this amazing space in my head that I just love, and that's why I stream. That is honestly why I do what I do. Why I am here, why I've been here for... Oh, God, I do believe... What month is it? It's July? Okay, so it's been... about a year since I've become an affiliate. It's been over a year since I became an affiliate June of last year. Or April. Was it April? I can't remember. I have to look back on when I became an affiliate. I do know it's been over a year at this point. Yeah. I haven't even reached the $100 mark yet. But I enjoy it. But you know, I was streaming a year before that on Twitch. Before I was streaming on Twitch for a year before I became an affiliate. So it took me a year to become an affiliate. And then even before that, I was streaming for a year on YouTube. I am a huge Markiplier fan. Can't say I'm his biggest fan. I am rather certain I do not hold that position. But I am a huge fan. And I started streaming because I thought, hey, if he can make a living off of doing videos, maybe I can make a living off of streaming on YouTube, right? And even then, it ended up turning more into just a hobby. And it was just, from my first stream up till this point, the reason I still continue to stream and just do my own thing has nothing to do with money or being recognized. I could care less if I never reach that $100 mark. I mean, I know I will eventually. I earn like a penny for every stream. But it's going to happen eventually. But I don't care if I ever reach that. I don't care. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared if I never became an affiliate. It's a good bonus. But I don't need it to be happy. I just enjoy being here. Yeah, just having fun. That's... Honestly, if I could live without money, I don't need a job. If you could just... let's go with a utopia scenario here, where you just get everything you need to live, a little bit extra to just get the things you want. If we had that, I would pretty much be doing what I am doing right now. Streaming twice a day. Mostly because my sleep schedule does not allow for a third. And just sitting here and talking with you guys while I play a game. Heck, there are times where I stream without an audience. And I'm perfectly fine with that, too. Because you never know when an audience will decide to show up. Like, I'm gonna be honest, in Breath of the Wild, my sister, I have two siblings, a younger sister and a younger brother. My sister is a huge Legend of Zelda fan, even more so than I am. Or, I mean, at least she likes to say she is. I cannot quantify the difference in how big of a fan of Legend of Zelda we are. Because it's, like, to me, I'm not a fan of Legend of Zelda itself. I'm about to die. I'm a fan of Nintendo. And Legend of Zelda just happens to be one of their best series. It's not... So, yeah. I love Legend of Zelda. I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan. Heck, if I knew a way to make Animal Crossing more interesting, I probably would stream that too. But I don't. I have no clue how I would make Animal Crossing interesting. Because, I mean, if I'm going to stream for you guys, I want it to be a little interesting. And at the least, right? Yeah, pretty much. That's like... If I could, one idea I've always had. I've always wanted to do. We almost actually got it started up a few months ago between me and a friend of mine. It's like, I've always wanted to do a podcast. Just talking about whatever, really. And it's like, well, I don't know how to do things like putting up charts and stuff on a screen. I am not that. While I am more tech savvy than most people I know, I am not very tech savvy at all. I just happen to know a lot of people that don't know how to use computers. Yeah, no, I mean, if I were doing a podcast and just talking, yeah, I would probably stream Animal Crossing while we were doing that. Mostly because I have ADHD and I have to be doing something with my hands. Oh, geez, he just outright murdered me. Okay, I didn't see him. I probably should have grabbed those before I dropped the platform. Hindsight is beautiful. Right there in the moment, I'm a freaking idiot. Thank you. Oh, they can grab rocks. I forgot about the rocks. Oh. Did I just deflect that rock? Yeah, no, it's just, it's an ADHD thing, yeah. Though, sometimes when I do stuff like that, it's also an anxiety thing. I have 2 fidget spinners that have actually been of great use to me. It's like, I never understood in, like, high school and all that, the whole fad of kids, oh, I've got a fidget spinner, I'm cool. I don't get it. How does having something that just spins make you cool? It became such a fad that the whole fidget spinner freaking... What do you call it? It's like the people that made them were making them look cool. Yeah, because it was such a big thing. It was with little kids that really didn't. Okay, so the whole idea of the fidget spinner was it was supposed to be something to help people with anxiety. It was supposed to give, along with the fidget cube, it was supposed to give people something to fiddle with. But in a way that wasn't in front of everybody's faces. So like how Jay said, he would be hitting his pen on the desk. And a fidget spinner is supposed to be a much quieter way to fidget. That's what it was. That's what it was made for. And it became a collecting thing. The more you had, the cooler they looked, the more in the in crowd you were. And it was really with grade school children that this became a thing. I mean, I understand they're kids. They kind of don't understand the basic idea of a lot of things. But what really got to me was that the fidget spinners, the people that made them, they went into it too. And they decided, hey, this is let's abuse this to make money. I think I am in a really bad place right now. Okay, you have a good one. I hope to see you later. This will probably become... Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We'll probably be going on for another hour and a half, and I'll take a break, and I'll be back at about 7 my time, which is, it's like 1:30 now, so... Yeah. But yeah. But I used to have anxiety problems when I first started my last job. Because it was my first time ever being in a actual... what would you call it? It's like... I've worked in customer service before. But I've never done the whole talking directly to the customer thing. It was my first time being a cashier. It's like my 9th or 10th job, to be honest. I went through a lot of jobs in my my early 20s. From basically 20 to 23. From 20 to 23, yeah. I went through a good number of jobs. And my last job was started as working as a cashier for Taco Bell. So I got myself... I wanted to get a fidget cube. Because I thought, oh, it'll help. I understand the basic idea. I am having anxiety problems. It'll help. Then I realized fidget cubes aren't that quiet. Two of the sides on a fidget cube, they click. One clicks like a pen. The other is a wheel that clicks as you spin it. But they're not really all that quiet. You can hear it. If you're in a quiet room, you will hear it from across the room. Fidget spinner, on the other hand, it's just ball bearing. So, It's fine. It's nice. So I got myself one of those, and I didn't even pull it out and spin it. I would have it in my pocket, and I would just mess with the central part, the part you hold with your fingers. And I would just spin that while I held on to the actual larger part of it. And it really helped me get my attention off of the fact that I was speaking with completely just total strangers. I was taking their orders, I was handing them food, sometimes they wanted to have a conversation. Man, did I hate it. I am not too big of a people person. I guess streaming is a bit different because there's a level of anonymity to it. You can hear my voice, but you can't see me. You know me by this name I put out. And even then, when I stream with friends, they'll say my real name. I've gotten a lot more confident since then. This was 5 years ago. Almost 6 years ago now.
Oh!
I've gotten over my I've worked through my anxiety a lot since then. So yeah, no. Wow, it has really been almost 6 years now. Anyways, I still have. There was one point where I had lost that fidget spinner, so I actually I just walked over to the gas station next to where right literally in the same parking lot as where I was working at the time, and I got a different one. And then like 2 weeks later I found the first one again, so I still have them both. I don't use them anymore. They're kind of tucked away right now. Yeah, no, it's like, it's not a guaranteed thing. There are things that will help more. Like, I can tell you right now, I've had to deal with a lot of stress from when I
Well
worked.
done there, young boy.
And a lot of self-doubt
The
from
time
just
has come
dealing
to
with my
show
family.
who I truly
And
am.
that's kind of where
I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule,
streaming became a thing in the first place.
I was
It gave me a place where,
the last leader of
more
Hyrule,
than anything, I feel like I can just
which
be
no longer
me.
exists.
Like right now, I am rambling. But I don't feel bad about it, honestly.
The great calamity was
Kind of
merciless.
expected from me.
It devastated
Shut up,
everything
though,
in its
so-
path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, was an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, turned against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Okay. But yeah, people do. It's like, when you're face to face, people don't like rambling. It's weird. But people, it's like, I don't know a single person who hasn't rambled. It is. It's just... But that's how it is. It's like on here, it's like Twitch, YouTube, basically anywhere you stream. They stream to Facebook now. It's kind of expected. If I can even get to it. No, I can't. Oh well. One thing I really like is when you shield board off of a ledge or something, and then you go straight to your glider, and you've still got your shield attached to your feet. I thought I got the other skull. Where are you guys going? I got both your skulls. Is there another? Oh, there is. What the hell? What's he doing all the way over here? Is there another one of you guys? Never had to deal with something like this before. Okay, there we go. Got 'em all. No, it's just you can't kill off the whole batch unless you destroy all the heads. Because if you break one down, but there's still, like, a headless one nearby, it'll grab the head and put it on itself. So you have, you have to get rid of all the heads to be able to get rid of the whole. If I can get to it. If it will even give me a position. It doesn't look like it's going to. Which means I'm probably already pretty close to it. Oh no. That's close. Talus. I didn't think I'd actually be in an area where I'd fight one of these this early. I don't think I'll have enough power to actually be able to fight this. I'm gonna have to leave it. I'm not. I don't think I'm well enough equipped to actually fight that. And there's smaller ones too. Oh, that's a moblin. Don't feel like dealing with that. See if I can sneak up behind this guy without those two seeing me. Ow. Woo. So, get some more health going. There we go. Okay, there's that, which was the guy's gonna be on this bridge.
Aw. Hmm?
Tired of talking to himself, huh? That's pretty much what I do, day in, day out. Just talk to myself. Oh, there's a shrine right there. I'll need to double back and get that shrine real fast.
Huh? Hmm. Huh?
Oh, jeez. Just jump up here real fast. Yeah. Personally, the bridge isn't even high enough for me to be able to hurt myself.
Aw. Ah.
His biggest concern is he just doesn't want to watch me do it. Oh, I just noticed there's stones over here. There's some ore. Get me some jams. Oh, that's salt. Anything else? It's just the one? Well, it looks like it was just the one thing of salt. Oh, there's another one up here. Let's grab that. Set it down here. And bam! Salt and flint. No gems. Oh well. Oh, this is the gliding one. Sorry about that. Aha! Made it. It's really hard for me to actually get to that one. Is that the case? Goodbye. My question is how do they make these shrines bottomless? So bored. And then he died. The end. Oh yeah. These rumors here are the EX treasures. Oh, DLC stuff. That's what I want. There was a little crossover event, yeah. No, the DLC was not free. It cost me, I think it was, when I first got it, I had pre-ordered the DLC. It was like $30 for the whole pass. Pretty sure. Yep. The Xenoblade Chronicles event was free. That one was. Rock in the hole. Oh, I fired too far. There we go. Can you believe that's a victory royale right there? Cannot believe I have this. I just went from kind of cool to absolutely most cringiest person on the planet. In like 2 seconds flat. It's faster than most cars. Chest. I know how to get you. Something for you, friend. Goodbye. Nothing. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been wanting to play that, honestly. It was announced, like, back in 2005? But back then it was known only as Project RCX-1. I do believe the title was. And it was extremely experimental game-wise. Oh, I died. Yeah, no, I first read about it in Game Informer a few, like, years ago. And I've wanted to play it since then, ever since. I need to actually add it to my list. I think it was before I met you, Jay, but I had a point-and-click adventure game I played a while back called 2064 Read-Only Memory. They're supposed to... It was slated for this year, but it's been moved back to next year. They're making a sequel for it called Nero Diver. I'm really looking forward to that too. We also have the sequel to this game right here coming out next year that I'm looking forward to. A lot of games coming out next year that I'm looking forward to. I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, no, I uploaded it. Pretty much anything, with the exception of maybe one part of Chain of Memories, I've pretty much uploaded everything I've done to YouTube. Yeah, my YouTube's a bit behind right now. It keeps going further and further behind. But yeah, no, I eventually it makes its way onto YouTube. Pretty much every day I stream, I upload to YouTube. When I remember to. There are times where I forget. But you know, it's kind of my schedule. I do my noon stream, like I'm doing right now, and as soon as I finish this one, I'm going to upload. I do believe I am getting to the end of my 1,000-Year Door streams. I think yesterday I uploaded the last of the Link Between Worlds. A link Between Worlds. Yeah, I did the last of that one because today I'm gonna get the first of Triforce Heroes in there. Yeah, no, 2064 was one of those games where I hadn't planned to stream it at first, but I played the first chapter, And I enjoyed it enough to decide, you know what, I'm going to hold off on the rest of this and stream it. And it was actually, I think that game was the one that made me decide, you know what, that I'm pretty much just going to do a blind stream of any of the free games I get. In general. Okay then. You know, and recently I've been watching this guy, the 8-bit guy. And I actually found out that read-only memory is an actual thing. ROMs. ROMs mean read-only memory. I did not know that. I actually learned that yesterday, to be honest. No. Not yesterday. Was it? It was either yesterday or earlier today. I was just watching some more of his stuff right before I started streaming. And I learned a lot of things about how, like, old video games worked. Yeah, so apparently what I learned was that basically a computer has two different kinds of memory. You have ROM, which is read-only memory, and RAM, which is random access memory. But ROM was very prevalent in older computers. Now you pretty much have nothing but RAM. Read-only memory is kind of left to cartridges now, which has not been a thing in and of itself for, well, quite a while. Until, well, now we have cartridges for the Switch. I mean, yeah, you have cartridges for handheld games. Handheld consoles, the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, so on and so forth. But yeah, I thought the whole idea of read-only memory was just something clever they had come up for that game. And then, like, it just, honestly, I gained a lot more respect for those people and everything when it came up in that video I was watching, and I learned that ROM actually means read-only memory. No, he really only talks about like older stuff. And when he was talking about the video I was watching that brought up read-only memory and random access memory was on the topic of how game cartridges worked. For like the Neo Geo and stuff like that. I think he worked basically from like the Neo Geo, the Atari, all that stuff, all the classic stuff, all the way up to the Nintendo 64, which I believe was the last until outside of handheld consoles. And all that. I think that was the last time we actually used cartridges for a home console. I can't remember if I can blow these out. I didn't want to do that, but okay. Do a bit of cooking here, see what I can do with what I have. Before we do, we're actually going to make use of Amiibo. Cheat a little bit, get some extra food bits and whatnot. I have the Amiibo, why not? So we have a Yoshi, a blue yarn Yoshi to be exact. Gave me some meat, some shrooms. Herb. I guess Bowser. Got a pink yarn Yoshi here. Which eventually I'll be getting the others too. I think there's a yellow. I know there's a green. Want to get me the Mega Yoshis too. That's just my controller not reading it. There we go. I'm saving Mother for last. Got Reese from Animal Crossing. Giving me some more food here. I'm pretty sure most of these are going to give me food. Mario. Hey there, buddy.
Yeah!
I do need to sell some things for him, because there's something I'm going to need the money for later.
Wow!
I have a bunch of amber I can sell them. Some opal there. Oh, I didn't realize I had a ruby. That was in that first EX chest, that's right.
Wow!
Wait. I'm still using my amiibo spell here. Oh, Urbosa! One of the few that will not give me just food. Probably gonna be a weapon in here. A Gerudo shield. Let's see, what can I drop? Nope. Here's Luigi. Yes. Pretty much just gonna be naming every single one of these as I use them. Blathers. If I had my way, this will pretty much be going on for most of the stream, due to the fact that there are over 200 just amiibo figures. At least another 300 cards. Save you for man. And I would have them all. Cyrus. Here's KK's lighter. Mother. Get her own little platform there. And finally, the most special one at this moment in time, after this first time, you really don't get this from him. The Link amiibo gives you, the first time you use one. Come on, where is she? There she is. The legendary horse.
Boy! Hey!
Oh, I meant to say I do, because I understand. I can board my horses and everything. You can have up to 5, I think. And I will be filling at least 3 spaces with the ones I know I want, because there are... You have Epona, which the only way to get her is through the amiibo.
Hi!
You have the Royal White Horse, which is Zelda's horse. And I know where that one is. And then you have the Monster Horse,
Oh? Eh?
which is supposed to be Ganon's horse. Don't know where that one is. Not off the top of my head. Will not let you change opponent's name.
Ah. Ah.
critters like that, go in with some monster bits to make potion. Use food to make actual meals. Heal. For those who didn't know that. Pretty sure everyone who's ever played this game knows that. Make a whole bunch of food. Since I've got the stuff. Lizard here. Make another potion bit. Well, 13 minutes of being able to run faster. That's good. Of meat that I didn't realize I had. You don't have to cook food the way I do if you ever play this game. I just, I like to pile on whatever the first thing I have is. Mostly, when it comes to stuff for effect, that's for effect, and if I pile on like meat and stuff, that's for more health. And then you got salt to make meat even better. Salt only works with meat. I have tried salt with other things before, and it comes out as, the term they use is egregious meal. If you pile on foods without effects, it just adds more healing to the meal. If you pile on foods with effects, it adds on. It increases the power and or time that the effect lasts. Like how long it lasts, or how fast, or how good it is. You can only have one active effect at a time. That's honestly the most annoying part. Only having one active effect at a time. Because with the way I like to do it, I mean, I have like nothing that's pure healing. So, you know, that's just me being dumb about my food, though. Sun shrooms. This is gonna be the last of what I'm gonna be able to cook right now because I got nothing. Just health friendly to cook with. Okay. Time to head to Kakariko. Well, Bush is over there. I can just nab. Stop by and talk to this little figure. Food. This is why I cooked. Do you believe that's a victory? I got the maracas.
Yep.
Very, very specific ability, if you ask me. There we go. Quick moment to eat another apple. Yellow more. So, and get the shrine. Of course it is. Oh, I didn't notice that other chest over there. There we go. Oh yeah, parrying. I like never use this technique. Although this is a great guardian killer. dusty. Okay. I think this will be a good place for us to stop for now. When we come back, we will be going down into Kakariko itself and talking to Impa, who is in that very lovely house underneath the waterfall there. Until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic afternoon.